First from Fox at 3 o'clock in New York City. A deadly shooting at a middle school in Nevada today. Cops say at least 2 people, including a staff member and the suspected gunman, are dead. 2 other students are hurt, one of them critical. Authorities say they believe the staffer died while trying to protect those students. It happened at Sparks Middle School in western Nevada, about 10 minutes or so outside Reno, not far from the California border. Witnesses say it happened around 7 a.m. local time. One teacher says a teacher saw another student with a gun and told the suspect to put down the weapon, but the gunman shot that teacher instead. A spokesperson at the hospital says the 2 wounded victims have since undergone surgery. One of them now listed in fair condition, the other critical. Cops say the scene at the school is now secure. All other students are safe, and they're working to reunite all of them with their parents. Will Carr is working this story this afternoon from our West Coast News Hub out in Los Angeles. And Will, what's the latest on this?
Well, Shep, the latest is that police are now saying that the teacher who was shot and killed here was a hero. Now, they say that this all went down about 15 minutes before school started. They say it's unclear exactly where this shooting started, but they say that it ended near the basketball courts behind the school. That's when students say that one of their teachers was shot and killed by another student. They say that they heard a pop, they thought it was a firecracker, and that they had seen the teacher running towards the student and that trying to tell him to put the gun down, and at some point he was shot and killed. Now, police say they're still trying to figure out exactly why this happened, but again say they do believe the teacher was a hero. At the same time, city leaders and police are quick to say that this was an isolated incident, that it wasn't part of a bigger plot, and that the school will be closed for the rest of the week. It's got about 630 students, Shep, so they say they'll be providing counseling for all of those students and all of the faculty for the rest of the week.
Wow, what else do we know about this shooter, Will?
Well, right now we do know that apparently, according to police, he was a middle school student. His motivation is unclear. They say they don't know if he was targeting specific people or if he was going on a shooting spree. They also don't know what type of gun he had. And also, police say that they didn't fire any shots, and some witnesses say that it appears that this shooter did actually take his own life. Police have been a little careful on coming out and saying that. They're going to hold another press conference coming up today at 4 o'clock in Nevada, so we're waiting on more information. And when we get that, we'll, of course, bring it along, Shep.
All right. Thanks very much, Will Carr, in our Los Angeles newsroom this afternoon. Well, about 450 miles to the south and east, police say one person is dead after a shooting on the Las Vegas Strip. Happened early this morning at a nightclub inside Bally's Casino, Las Vegas, of course, right down there. Police are now telling us that the suspect asked if he could look around before paying the club's cover charge. They say he did. Then he paid the fee, and after that, the cops say he complained the club wasn't busy enough for him and he wanted his money back. After arguing with the manager, they say he pulled out a gun and opened fire, hit the manager in the arm. Cops say security and other people at the club eventually tackled him, but not before at least 2 other people got shot, including a security guard and the person who died. Azaneth Smith from our station KVVU is live outside Bally's Casino. Azaneth, what's it like there now?
Well, Metro Police have cleared the scene, but there's still a large security presence outside Bally's as well as inside. I went inside within the last hour and I saw that crime tape is still up. The entrance to Drai's is still closed. People are still gambling at nearby slot machines, so business is up and running except for Drai's. I spoke with a cocktail server inside and she told me that she heard the gunfire. She hid for cover behind the bar and she saw other dealers also running for cover, and they hid underneath their tables. She says that she's obviously very rattled and shocked by what happened, and customers out here are just asking a lot of questions, but it's a wait-and-see game with Metro.
Azaneth, what more do we know about this shooter, if anything?
Well, we know the shooter right now is at UMC Trauma, which is a nearby hospital here. He suffered injuries. We're not sure the extent, but he was tackled by several people. We also know that 3 victims are in the hospital. 2 people we know were shot, 2 employees. And we know that the suspect will be booked and he is facing charges including murder and attempted murder. The patron who was killed, called by police a good Samaritan who was simply trying to help.
Azaneth Smith outside the scene there for us. Azaneth, thanks so much.